Grove, why did you show up in your hospital gown? That's ridiculous. Why don't you need to change, hun. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and we are back today to play some more of our Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with our founder, Grove, and our second generation child, Wren. In our last episode, both Grove and Wren had birthdays, so Wren is now a child, and we also found out that Grove is pregnant with her and Alex's second child. So there should be a baby being born today, which will be really exciting. I'm excited to see how all of that is going to go. I think it will be a lot of fun to see how Wren will be as a sibling. Wren has been a very independent child. She grew up as a very independent toddler, very well loved and cared for by both Alex and Grove, but she definitely went to her own beat and did her own thing. So it will be interesting to see how she ages up and becomes a child, a teenager, and how her life goes in the direction that that goes. So let's come over and hop into game and see how everybody is doing. It looks like Grove is awake and repairing the toilet. She very much has to go to the bathroom. Grove, as I said, is pregnant and has just gone into her third trimester of pregnancy. So she's reaching the end, which means that she's waking up a lot at night and needing to use the bathroom. And I don't think she's probably very happy that she's woken up and discovered a broken toilet. So she's quickly fixing that. Handiness is one of the skills that Grove needs to max. She's currently level 6 of the handiness skill, so we have some work to do there. So this will definitely help, and she should be able to repair the toilet quickly and hopefully not pee herself before she can use it. Oh no, Grove didn't make it. She just wet her pants. So she's really not happy about the toilet being broken, and now she's feeling very embarrassed from peeing herself. So she's gonna take a shower, get cleaned up. She's getting hungry. So embarrassing. She can't forget what happened. Fortunately, nobody was around to actually witness it, so that's a good thing. Alex is hungry too, so let's have Alex come serve some breakfast. Alex is a chef in the culinary career. He's currently a head caterer. He really enjoys cooking and just doing all of those things that he needs to do to care for his family. So he enjoys cooking for everyone. Grove is a master maker. We still have to max the fabrication skill, make 20 candles. We've made 4, and then complete 2 gigs as a freelance crafter. We do have a gig right now, and so Grove is going to need to be working on that today to get all of that done. They need to max the fabrication, the handiness, and the wellness skill. So handiness is really close to level 7, wellness is level 7, and fabrication is level 8. But Grove is, pretty pregnant, and so feeling not super awesome about doing any of those things. And then we have Wren, who is a whiz kid. She still needs to play another game of chess and be read to for a couple of hours by an adult. But again, she just aged up into a child, so she's got a lot of time. She hasn't been to school yet either, so there's plenty of time for all of those things to happen. So Alex and Wren are in here reading a story together. Grove is apparently eating again. Boy, she really is she just had breakfast and now she's hungry and eating again. So clearly this end of the pregnancy is really taking a little bit out of Grove. She's feeling very hungry and is eating some apple pie. She was having some sweet cravings in our last episode, and so that could be why she's eating her apple pie. She's feeling really happy from this new life that's within. Sometimes Grove is overwhelmed with delight at the feeling of her baby growing within. She can't wait for it to be born. So she's feeling really excited about the baby, feeling very happy and flirty because of her relationship with Alex. I think it made her feel really good to come in from working in her garden and to see Alex reading to Wren. I think that really meant a lot to her. Now, Grove does know that she's going to need to head over to the makerspace to get some work done today for her gig. But before she goes, she wants to play a little bit of chess with Wren. Chess isn't really something that Grove was particularly interested in, but Wren really is. So she got some books. She learned the game so that she could play chess with Wren and really like interact and have some like mother-daughter bonding time together. Grove has gone off to the maker's space because she does need to make some candles for her current gig. And it is due on Tuesday and it's Sunday and she knows that this baby is coming. So she really wants to get as many of those candles done and submitted as possible so that once the baby arrives, she doesn't have to worry about it anymore. So she's here. She's going to be doing a lot of candle making and working on that today. Maybe she'll even try to do some crafting a little bit and work on her handiness skill some as well. When she came alone, Alex wanted to spend some time with Wren himself. So Grove was okay with that. They both, I think, are kind of wanting to spend some time with Wren before the new baby comes, just so that Wren gets that like extra attention that she might need. Right, Grove has spent all day at the makerspace and has just now sent off her last client or her last candle for original, and they were really pleased with it. So Grove completed another gig as a freelance crafter that's gone really well, but she's been here all day. She's feeling like really overwhelmed and tired and hungry, and she knew that Alex was going to work, so she's ready to go home and see Wren, get something to eat, and then just spend some time with her daughter. All right, Grove is back home. She's gonna get some dinner. She's just gonna grab some leftovers out of the fridge. Wren is feeling kind of tense. She enjoys playing chess, but it makes her feel really anxious because she wants to do well in it. And I think that's making her feel a little bit anxious, a little bit tense when she plays. But Wren has not done her homework yet. So while Grove is here eating a little bit, she's sitting here at the table doing her homework. And Grove is helping her as she's working on her homework because she is going to be starting school and Grove wants Wren to do really well. All right, Wren's homework is done and it's getting kind of late, so she's gonna go in to bed. Grove is also really tired and she knows the baby's gonna be coming pretty soon, so she's gonna go use the bathroom because she's very pregnant and then get some sleep herself. All right, Alex has made it back home and he is ready to go to bed too, so he's gonna go to sleep because I think there's gonna be a trip to the hospital coming really soon. All right, Grove has gone into labor. Right, and she is excited about the baby coming. So we're going to send Grove off to have the baby at the hospital. And of course, Alex is going to go with her. All right, they are here at the hospital. Alex is having a little bit of a pre-baby panic, as Sims fathers are wont to do. Grove has got to go to the bathroom. Grove is very excited to meet the new child. So even though she's definitely very uncomfortable from being in labor, she's also really excited for this child to be born. And Alex is also feeling really excited about it. He is a little bit nervous. It's time. There's a new baby on the way. A little freak out is understandable, but he is just feeling really excited and overjoyed to meet his new child as well. Currently, he wants to come in and wash his hands before he goes in. Make sure he's clean. He doesn't want the new baby getting sick. All right, and here we are. It is go time. Derek DeSnoot is in here delivering this baby as well. So baby number 2 of the second generation is on the way. It is a boy. So Grove and Alex's second child is a baby boy. So as per the rules, all of Grove's children need to be named after nature. So Wren is named after a bird, and we're going to name this baby boy Rowan after a type of tree. So we're going to have Wren and Rowan. And our second child is born. Rowan has arrived. He's super stinky right off the bat, so Grove is going in to tend to him right away. And Wren is feeling happy to have a new sibling. Wren can't wait to play with her new sibling. So the good thing is Wren is really excited to be a big sister. She's really excited to have Rowan join the household. They are all really happy as well. And in fact, Grove has a sentiment towards Rowan, call it as a loved child. Grove is so happy to have welcomed Rowan into the world and to be able to hold him close. And so she's over here feeding him. And let's see, does Alex? And Alex has the same sentiment. They're both just over the moon to have another child. They just really feel like this is a very welcome and happy addition to the family. And Wren is gonna come over and meet her new sibling as well, and she's gonna talk to him. She's like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. She's feeling really happy to have this new addition to the family too. Okay, I do think though we need to move the bassinet because this isn't really the best place for it to be. All right, we found a good place for Rowan. He's kind of over here under the wall of portraits that they have. He's sleeping nicely. Wren is going to have school pretty soon, but Alex has decided that he wants to read a story to Wren before she goes to school. He is really, really wanting to just make sure that Wren doesn't feel neglected or like she's missing out on anything. So they're reading a story together before Wren goes to school, and she's really does appreciate it. She really enjoys spending time with her parents. She enjoys being with her dad. She has a good relationship with all of them, and I think she kind of recognizes too part of why he's doing it, that he wants to make sure she still feels like she's included and part of the family, and like all of their focus just isn't on the new baby. So Wren is off to her first day of school. She's already thinking about it. I think she's probably pretty excited to start school. Rowan is sleeping really well, and so Grove is taking this time to kind of come outside and do a little bit of meditating and to kind of like re-center herself after giving birth, which can be a really giving birth is kind of traumatic on your body. And so she's trying to take this time just to kind of regain herself, regain her center of balance, and kind of connect back with who she is as a person, the things that are important to her, her values. And Alex is being really supportive of that. He's inside making some breakfast for both of them so that they can have a little bit of time together as well. The pregnancy was really kind of stressful on the two of them, so them having a little bit of time together is pretty important. So the school has just called Alex. Now again, this is Wren's first day of school, and Wren got sick and threw up in the hallway in front of a bunch of other students, and she is with the nurse now. Now, this is probably because Wren was feeling really nervous about her first day of school. I'm sure Wren was feeling a lot of emotions. She was starting school, and then she also has this new baby brother that just came into the household like right before she started school. So I think this is probably a lot of nerves. But Alex is very much like a papa bear, and he really is going to want to make sure that everything is okay with Grove. So he's going to say do a thorough health check. Does need to work, but Grove wants to get some things accomplished. So Grove is going to head over to the waterfront again, to the makerspace, and do a little bit of woodworking to get her handiness skill up, and she can do that until Alex has to go to work, and then she'll go back home so she can stay with Rowan because she needs to work on getting that handiness skill up, and she doesn't feel comfortable leaving the new baby with like a babysitter just yet. Plus, Wren will be home from school, and she's going to want to know how Wren's first day of school went. Obviously, Alex would have told her how Wren threw up. They didn't send Wren home, so I think it really was just nerves. So Grove has decided that she's going to work on maybe a dining table and chairs for the house. She had been thinking about doing some fabricating of those, but that really wasn't going very well. She finds the fabrication machines to be pretty temperamental. So she's going to work on doing some woodworking and crafting a table and chairs that way, because now that her family has grown, she feels like they definitely need like a cohesive place to like sit and eat their meals together. Oh, Liliana just called and is inviting Grove to come over to a dinner party. And I think Grove is actually going to go to this. So Liliana became friends with Grove after Liliana's husband, Makoa, passed away. And Grove was really somebody who was there for Liliana through all of that. So they've become pretty good friends. So I think Grove is going to go to the dinner party, probably bring Alex along. And Even though Grove was feeling a little bit anxious about having somebody watch Wren, she wants to go and be there and be supportive of her friend, so she is going to go to this dinner party. Grove, why did you show up in your hospital gown? That's ridiculous. Why don't you need to change, hon. That's better. Apparently the dinner party is kind of turning into a swim in the ocean sort of party because everybody is now changed into their swimsuits. So Grove is talking to Liliana and is telling her about how Rowan has arrived, and Liliana's like really excited for her, and they are feeling very deeply connected with each other. The passing has really brought them together very well. And so she's really excited to hear that Grove and Alex have had another baby. And Grove is just feeling very confident by being around her husband, being around her friends. And this is really, this like gathering and this time together, I think is really something that both Grove and Alex needed. You know, they've been so focused on their children and raising their children that they haven't really gotten a lot of like adult time to like hang out and be with other people. So coming over to Liliana's, getting to be on the beach and swim in the water and just kind of relax and have some fun and let somebody else worry about things for a change is really something that both of them did need. And in fact, they're just having a nice time together, you know, kind of being flirty with each other, something they've both really needed. Like I said, the pregnancy was quite hard on them in their relationship, and parenting has been a challenge. So just having a little bit and a few moments where they can kind of reconnect a little bit is really important to both of them. And for Grove, too, getting time to spend with friends is also really important. And for Liliana as well, she has been through so much, and so she's able to really kind of enjoy herself. And so even though Grove was definitely involved in doing some other things and kind of focused on something else, when Liliana called to invite her over, she knew that she needed to go and be there for Liliana. They've come back home from the dinner party, and Alex is going to help Wren get her homework done while Grove tends to baby Rowan and make sure he's settled in and taken care of. It does seem like Wren is doing a lot better. Her nerves got the best of her on that first day of school. There were definitely a lot of feelings and emotions she was experiencing, and that made her throw up. But she really is, she's okay, she's not sick, and now she and Alex are working together on her homework. So Grove decided to get a woodworking table for her home because while she enjoys going over to the waterfront and to the maker's space, she also really wants to be able to like work on her crafting and her skills at home and still like be close by to Rowan and not have to like leave him with a babysitter or leave him with Alex. Not that Alex cares at all, because he really is a really good doting father and really cares a lot for his children, but Grove is just feeling like I don't know that Grove and Alex are going to have any more children. Rowan could very well be the last one, and so she might just be really wanting to be close, be nearby with that time with him as he's an infant. Wren is off to her second day of school, so hopefully it goes better today and she doesn't get sick at school. I think it will. There was just a lot of nerves and a lot of feelings around that first day. When Wren is grabbing her lunch from her backpack, she notices something red inside. It's a note shaped like a heart with the words "You are cute" written on it and nothing else. She thinks it might be the new boy who always seems to stare. Does she ask him or wait and see? I don't think Wren would go up and confront him. She's always been really independent, but I've always gotten kind of the impression that she keeps to herself somewhat, so I think she would wait and see. Wren decides to wait it out and see if anyone comes forward. Sure enough, at lunch, some friends laugh and wave to her. "Hey, cutie," one taunts. Wren wads up the note and tosses it at them, laughing along with the joke. Someday it'll happen for real, but she's relieved it's not today. Now, we do know that Wren ends up being unflirty, and that Wren doesn't get in a relationship until she's like an elder, and she in fact raises children completely on her own. And maybe this is kind of one of the first things that kind of sets her in that direction. You know, we do know that she's seen and witnessed this like perfect relationship between her parents, and we know that Grove and Alex's relationship isn't perfect, but as a child, you see that and you see perfect. And she feels like she can't live up to those standards. But maybe this teasing that's been happening with her friends also kind of sets her on this path of like, I don't really want that for myself. I just want to do things on my own. Grove is home from school and is now a B student, so she's doing really well. She's feeling very playful from being silly with her friends on the phone. She is excited because she had a good day at school. So Grove did, in fact, finish crafting the table and chairs, and she's really pleased with how they turn out. And in fact, Wren is over here working on her homework. She is a B student now, so she's like very excited about school and very into making sure she continues to do well. But really nice job crafting these that Grove has done. This is really crafting and creating things is really everything that speaks a lot to Grove. And so she was really pleased to be able to do that. And Wren has finished her milestone of her WizKid aspiration. So now she needs to get A in school, craft 3 emotion potions, and reach level 10 of the mental skill. So we'll have to get her a little potion stand so that she can make those potions. It is now coming to the end of the day, and Grove and Alex are getting ready to call it a night. And I think with that, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. So exciting things. The second child of Generation 2 is born. Rowan came into the world, which was really exciting. So Grove and Alex now have their 2 children. He's still he's still a baby right now, but I think in the next episode he will age up into a toddler. Wren has started school and she's doing really well in school, and Grove continues to do well with her freelance fabricating, and she's, you know, really getting into crafting a lot of things and doing a lot more crafting and just trying to make the house more of a home and kind of bringing it into its own. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!